So here's the blanket folding video that everybody's been asking. I'm going to try to do it nice and slow so that you can follow along and recreate it. So the first thing is you want to make sure you're holding the front of the blanket in your right hand and that the blanket is upside down. So I like to make sure all the seams are lined up and nothing is wonky or anything. And I take the bottom of the front of the blanket and I hold it in my right hand and I make sure all of the straps are down. The next thing is I take the belly straps, both of them, and I tuck them between both of the layers. And with my right hand, I hold the back strap of the blanket. So everything is lined up. Then I bring the front corner to the back belly strap of the blanket and I hold all of that in my left hand. And I use my free right hand to make sure everything is flat and organized and it looks nice and smooth. Then I use my right hand and I sandwich that smooth blanket that I just folded down, and I sort of have 1.5 hands to make sure that the leg straps are tucked inside the blanket and that the back half of the blanket is also lined up. Then I fold the back side of the blanket to line up with the other fold so that the front and the back of the blanket are all lined up in the same spot. And I can now just make sure that the tail flap is cooperating. Some people tuck it in, you don't have to. And then here I'm good to go to fold then the whole thing in half. And here I can just make sure everything is tucked in and organized. So to put it on the bar, you have a couple options from here. So you can either put it on the bar or just fold it in half and store it wherever you need to store it. I like to make sure that the bottom of the blanket goes toward the wall. And that way, it looks neater and you don't see any of the straps. So that's my blanket folding tutorial.